Hi, I'm Jeff Stiles. Let's take a look at what the trade agreements can do with our planning engine. So coming over here to planned orders and master planning parameters, master planning, setup, master planning parameters, we have this toggle here, find trade agreement. This is telling our planning engine to find the trade agreement associated with our item that we're trying to plan for. If we have a specific vendor chosen on an item for its planned order fulfillment, then it'll automatically choose the trade agreement active for that vendor and that item. If we turn it on, we'll also be searching based on this criterion here, either minimum lead time or lowest unit price, if there are multiple trade agreements applicable. Let's look at minimum lead time though, because I think that's pretty important. So there's a few different ways that we can choose a lead time in D365, but I think this is one of the best ways to do it. So coming up to our trade agreement that it would be looking at, we can see one, for example, it's in journal form. We have our party code available in terms of table, group, or all, and that's vendors it's particularly looking at. We can see that vendor account right there. So let's pretend like we're using EpiraCo, and then we can even choose a particular item, whether it's an item specific, its group, or all items associated with the vendor. We'll say it's for that particular paper. Now coming down here to details, we can see the effective dates of this trade agreement from and to, and then the lead time right here, okay? This is a great way in order to track that lead time instead of just selecting the lead time on the default order settings, which is certainly not as dynamic as having it tied to a specific trade agreement for a vendor. We can then choose whether or not to use those working days associated or disregarding the lead time altogether. So that's a handy way in order to track those lead times and link it based on item and vendor to our planning engine. Thank you, and stick around for more tips.